All right, folks, this is a 2011 Ram 1500 with 6.5 inches of lift. It's a 6-inch rough country lift kit with the lifted N3 struts instead of the block on top of the factory struts. And just so it had a little bit more of a level look to it, I went and put a 1/2-inch leveling kit on top of those N3 struts. So total in the front is going to be 6.5 inches worth of lift. And in the back, I believe the rear springs add a total of 4 inches of lift. When I was doing my research, I really couldn't find a build that matched this. Flame red, 4th gen with 6 to 6.5 inches of lift. There's a lot out there with just the lift, but I couldn't find many in this color. So doing this video here. Truck is a 2011. It's New York, as you can see. So the lift did take longer than rough country's estimated 7 to 8 hours just because of rust. They had to torch out some bushings. They had to replace the lower control arm because the bushing was jammed up. But if you are looking to do something like this, just beware if you're in the somewhat rust belt that it will take longer and there will be complications. It's not just a straightforward process when you're dealing with an older truck with rust. All right. Another thing that's on here that I did at the same time is the lift that was pretty important was slap on a set of heavy duty upper control arms. The last upper control arms, the stock ones, real skinny, real rusted out. So got these on there. They have a better ball joint angle so that your alignment angles will be better when you're riding and you get it aligned. Another thing to note, this has to do with the wheels here. I found this out the hard way. If you get Archon wheels, these are Archon Alexanders, 20x12s, wrapped in Nitto ridge grapplers. These are 35 by 13.5 R20, 20-inch rim. Archon wheels apparently outside and one on the inside, and the one on the inside needed to be taken out, and a flat I'm blanking here on the name of these, but they needed to take this out because it was rubbing against the knuckle when it would rotate. It didn't have enough room. So just beware if you get Archon wheels. I didn't know that they had those bad boys on the inside and the outside. All right, but the back went pretty well. Front went okay, the rust, but yeah, this is what 6.5 inches of lift looks like on a 2011 1500 flame red. Another thing to note is when it's all said and done, it's not just 6 inches higher. It is the 6 to 6.5 inches plus the added height that putting bigger tires on gives you. So realistically, we added a good 7-8 inches to the from the floor to the roof. But looks fantastic. Super happy with it. Mileage or miles per gallon did go down to 13.5. When I took my last setup off, which was just a leveling kit with 20x12s and 33s, I was getting about 15.5. When I put the stocks back on, before I put the lift on, I was getting about still 15.5, 16. But as soon as this went down to 13.5. On the highway, I might be getting 15.5. Don't even want to talk about the hills, but that's all right. It's worth it. It's all worth it. But here's what we got. There's that N3 lifted strut. Makes the ride quite a bit better. There's that flat. I still can't remember the name of it for some reason. Whatever. So far, great lift kit. Looks great on the truck. Honestly does ride smoother. I know some folks just joke about rough country and their quality of kits, but I can't complain. I did get it for the price point. It's a cheaper lift, obviously, but for this, it definitely rides better than stock. So we'll put it that way. We will put it that way. And I think I've gotten all the angles, so goodbye.